Hi, I'm Bill Etheridge, EFDD MEP for the West Midlands in the UK. I'm here to talk to my Czech colleague Jiri Payne about an exciting plan that he has to develop a better Europe. First of all, could you tell us a little bit about yourself, please, and your background?
Hi. In fact, I studied nuclear physics in Prague on Charles University, and because of my political activities, I haven't been graduated after finishing my school, and so slowly, step by step, I end up as a boilerman, as a man who was dealing with central heating in some house. And from this place, I have been elected to the Czech Parliament in the first free elections in Czechoslovakia after the fall of communism. So that's how I get to the politics, and right now I'm a member of the European Parliament.
So you never actually got to use your expertise at all because of the regime you were living under?
So, in fact, it was not possible for such people as me to study on schools and so, and we developed some flying universities, some lectures and discussions in flats, and the quality was very high, even better than official schools. So my education is coming from the central heating as boilerman and from private lessons what we organized.
Okay. Well, I think you actually have some really serious experience of the separation of Czechoslovakia and what went on there. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Basically, I have been elected to the chairman of Foreign Affairs Committee, and my first challenge was to split Czechoslovakia. But there are no textbooks on that. There are no theory how to do that. No university is teaching how to do that. So we developed a special know-how to do it, and we decided to have minimum loss during the split. Predictions were there will be 100,000 unemployed people, but we managed that to do it by velvet way, without disasters, without such a problem, and we were successful. We decided to have good relations with Slovaks after the split, and 20 years after that I can say we have very excellent relations with Slovakia. So I think that's special know-how, what we do have, and maybe we can use something like that for European Union.
So you managed really separation with the minimum of disruption.
Exactly. And I would like make some comparison, because at the same time, early 90s, there was the war in Yugoslavia. Slovenia and later Croatia decided to organize referendum to exit from Yugoslav Federation. And Yugoslav Federation decided to punish two states because of their leaving. And it led to the war.
Yeah.
And we decided in Czechoslovakia not to have war. We decided to do it by peaceful way. And I think that the difference, the Czechoslovak model, velvet model of the split, and the Yugoslav model, the war model of the split. And right now, in the European Union, we see there would be choice for European Commission to have Yugoslavia or Czechoslovak way. And my feeling is the Commission decided to go the Yugoslav way, to punish UK because they are leaving European Union.
So, to be clear, to take the approach of punishing someone who wants to be separate, to take that hard line, actually leads to disruption, chaos, and all sorts of awful consequences that nobody wants.
Exactly, and in fact, I am not friend of revolutions. I'm not friend of chaos. I think we as a human being, we can negotiate some conditions how to do it. Basically, UK decided following Lisbon Treaty, Article 50. So why to punish somebody because he's using his rights?
Yeah.
That's the right of UK to decide. And if they decided, I cannot punish somebody for that. I should be helpful to have minimum loss on my side, on other side, because that's advantage for both. But I don't see this attitude on European side.
It's a positive approach that you're talking about, a way that everyone's better off.
And basically, I think European Union doesn't work. We see that more and more responsibilities and competencies is going to the European level. And that will lead to disaster, because European Union behave like we know what is good for you, and we will order that to you. And that's not the right way. That will lead to disaster like in Yugoslavia. So my preference would be organized transformation of European Union, which has long time democratic deficit to some better system, how to cooperate. We don't like tensions, we don't like war, we like cooperation. We like to keep everything what is positive and what the European Union is doing up to now. But we have to have democratic influence to European decisions. And I developed some project using experiences from the split of Czechoslovakia, how to do it. And I can do it faster. I can do it in few weeks if it will be necessary. And I call it Velvet Revolution, the second Velvet Revolution in the European Union to replace European Union by something better.
Yeah, well, we're becoming familiar in the UK with this sort of hardline approach of the EU, of the hostility that's actually becoming more and more apparent. So I'm really interested. I want to hear a little bit more about your approach and how you think we can really make this work and how Europe as a whole, even without the UK involvement, can change for the better. So please tell us more.
Basically, UK, that will be interest of UK to have a good neighbor on European continent. So that's a area for cooperation between Czech Republic, between politicians on the European side and British side to cooperate, to help each other, to develop some system how we will live in the future. And basically, there is another one example from Brexit, because there have been passed so-called Great Repeal Act in UK, which says the British Parliament has power to change European regulations. If many countries, maybe almost all countries, all European members will do the same in their constitutions, that's the end of the project of Jean Monnet, which doesn't work, which never will work. And that's start for intergovernmental cooperation, and then governments can meet each other and they can sign treaty, simple treaty saying all students will stay on their universities, they will continue in their programs, and financing of the programs will be not decided by Commission or by European Parliament, it will be decided among governments. It's faster, it's easier. All around the world, in other countries, students are visiting other universities without European Parliament, without Commission, and it's possible. And everything what the European Union is doing is possible to do on the governmental level.
So your plan basically delivers sovereignty and peaceful cooperation.
Exactly. And I think, by the way, sovereignty is something best what European history invented for all the people around the world. Sovereignty is the way how to keep peace.
Absolutely. You know, if you have your own independence, your own sovereignty, you wish to cooperate without someone forcing the issue. You gave a really interesting analogy to me earlier on about how plants grow and how you should allow them to thrive themselves without forcing the issue. And this is really interesting to see someone come up with a positive and new approach to this. I hope that you think this will be taken on. What plans do you have to sort of forward this and to get this idea out there?
Basically, we are inviting everybody to support this project. We would like to have better Europe than we are facing today. That's the first invitation for everybody. Everybody can participate on that. We do have already a web page where everybody can be registered, can show I support this idea. We would like to have different Europe. We developed some graphics for that, and we are preparing some conference in October 20th in Prague as a reunion, as a meeting of all Eurosceptics from all the Europe, from UK, from Italy, from all countries, to meet us. And we will to show we don't like to be critical to European Union anymore. We like to replace European Union by a better project.
So a peaceful, positive, new way forward involving everyone, and everyone is welcome to take part.
And we will do it.
Yes, I have no doubt. Well, I hope this has been of interest. I think this is an exciting and positive new initiative. And please do come along to the conference. You'll see the details. We'll be forwarding this onto both of our websites and Facebook and social media pages. 20th of October, get the date in. And let's support this really exciting new initiative. Thank you.
Thank you.